Hello and welcome. Today we're going to make a very special item. It's called Kuzhi Paniyaram. The ingredients are very simple, as you can see: onion, ginger, green chili. This is a small spicy one. This is a long non-spicy one, more for the flavor. We have idli or dosa batter here, oil for frying it, and what we call as dosa malagapodi or idli malagapodi, which is, they call it gunpowder. Simple stuff. Okay. The history of this is very simple. They came up with this idea when they had little batter, not enough to make either idli or dosa. So, brilliantly made dish. Okay, now we have cut the onions, the ginger, the green chilies, and we also have our malakapudi right here. What you take a bowl, transfer the batter, use a little bit of water if you want. Don't make the batter too watery, just enough to take all the batter out of it, and transfer it. Put the ginger in, put the green chilies in, make sure you get everything, small ones and the big ones. The big ones give the flavor, the small ones give the spice. Nice. And the onions, of course, put them in nicely. Now take a small karandi and mix the batter up nicely. Mix them up all. Take a full heaped spoonful of malagapodi. And mix them up. This is purely up to taste. If you want it spicy, remember you already have the green chilies on there, but this will give a nice different flavor, and depending on the malagapodi, put whatever you want. I'm going to also add half a teaspoon of salt. I don't salt my batter for multitude of reasons, but you have already put salt in your batter. You don't have to do this. Now mix them all up very thoroughly so that every part is all mixed up, and voila, your batter or your Kuzhi Paniyaram maavu is now fully ready. Now we're going to go to the next step of making it. Just make sure that you cut the onions and the chili small so that they don't stick out. You will see when we start making the paniyaram. Okay, now I have the Kuzhi Paniyaram dish nicely heated up, and all I'm going to do is take some oil and start putting it into the holes. This takes some oil, as basically this is shallow fried. You have to put enough oil to make sure that the bottom doesn't stick through. Once the oil is heated up, I was heating up when we were cutting the stuff and making the batter. So start putting the batter starting from the center. That way you have a pattern. Put it into the center, go to the top, and come around in a particular pattern. Here I'm going clockwise nicely. It's beautiful. You can reduce the heat now because basically it needs to cook from the outside to the inside. If you put it on a high heat, it's quite likely that it'll burn out and the insides won't get cooked. Now, using a small spatula or a chopstick, turn that inside out. Oh my God, look at that. It's nice. I started from the center, so I'm going from center. Turn it inside out, exactly the pattern you went from. So I started with the center, went up, and then went clockwise, and there you go. See how the insides are cooked. It takes about a couple of minutes to come to this level, and then complete the whole cycle beautifully. Awesome. I'm going to add a little bit oil for the other side to cook. Again, like I said, this one takes a little oil, so please don't mind, guys. The key here is that the outside should be crispy cooked, like a golden brown color, and the insides should be thoroughly cooked, not having any liquid batter inside. So just turn it around after some time. See, it nicely turns around. As you can see, if you see white, not golden brown side, Put it back into that. If that happens, absolutely no worry. Put the uncooked portion down. Keep turning it around and make sure that everything is cooked fine and nice. I think we're done now. Look at this. Look at that. Beautifully done, golden brown. And if you turn it around, look at that golden brown and nice. And poke it with a stick. It should come out clean with no batter or anything. Nothing sticks inside. Beautiful. Take a nice plate and empty that, and of course you're done. Every bite will have some onions, a piece or two of ginger, and some green chilies. Fantastic. Enjoy with coconut chutney, which we will make in another episode.